Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Like I said, I was going to leave the gameplay to the gameplay pros like the Rad Brad, who was one of my favorites. So instead, we're focusing on the mod side of it. And this time, I figured I'd change my showcase style. I'm going to be starting short styles, basically 5 through 6 minutes, none of the super long ones anymore, just so I can make better quality. And today I just got a few simple mods that you guys might end up enjoying. So if you do end up enjoying some of these, if they haven't been showcased before, make sure to leave a like on the video, and I hope you guys enjoy. Let's dive right in. The first mod up today, overhauling a simple graveyard right outside of the Imperial City. This mod is called Improved Graveyard. As you can see, it was a graveyard, but it only had a few graves. This one overhauls that in a weird way. Every single grave is used as an activator rather than just a placed item. So that's kind of what allowed this mod author to place new graves around this area, making it actually look like a lot of people died here, including that tall standing stone one. And what's surprising is that people are telling me that old mods from Oblivion actually work on Remastered, so I can't wait to see that. Up next, we got another simple mod, one that might be a little controversial, but this mod is called Body Type Selector. Instead of it just being Body Type 1 and 2, with this new mod, it'll become male and female. Of course, this is usually just a utility mod, but for the people that prefer male and female, this one is for you. You can change the settings. It's just a simple cosmetic change for your HUD. It just says male and female. There's no special advantage over having this. But I know some people will prefer to have this mod installed. Up next, we got another simple mod, but this one completely overhauls the HUD. Not that the HUD before was bad, but now we have the mod Better HUD. It basically changes the UI bars so that instead of being strewn across your screen, they're stacked on top of each other. And another noticeable change that you may have noticed from my side-by-side is that the HUD is also a little bit smaller, such as the compass. It doesn't take up most of your screen now, but it's still clearly visible, unless you're a little blind, but still it's fairly visible either way. This mod also has options for 16:9 all the way up to 4K, and if you don't know, 16:9 is 1K resolution. And due to the limitations of this mod not being fully on Creation Kit yet, I'm pretty sure someone will find a way around it. This mod doesn't make too many changes, but it definitely makes the HUD a little better to look at, or at least ignore, because it's not all the way across your screen now. It's just in one small spot. This is the one mod that I would recommend to anyone because you can add it in the middle of your game and not have to worry about crashes, considering it's just changing your HUD. And if you disable it, you can just turn things back to normal. And if you want to take it a bit further, you can also overhaul the Infoboxes. This mod is called Less Ugly Black Infoboxes. Instead of having a black opaque box take over your screen, including the already big before HUD if you're not using Better HUD, now it is a bit more transparent, but still enough that you'll see the background so that you can clearly read the words, just in case you're in a bright snow area. There is definitely still a lot of this map in this game that I have to explore. But up next, one more add-on for this just in case is Better Reticle. This mod just makes it so that you'll no longer have 4 different small triangles circling your aim, just to blind you a little bit. Now it will just be a simple dot on your screen. And the best part about this is that it gives you options. You can either have it just for the bow, or you can have it for every single weapon in game, just so you can kind of not be distracted by the animated reticle. I'm sure some people will find a way to prefer the animated reticle because, I mean, it doesn't look bad. Everything in this game does look amazing, especially considering my PC gets set on fire almost. But up next, another mod, just simple in nature. This mod is called Young Textures Revamped. Basically, when you look at the young textures inside of the base Oblivion Remastered, everyone looks old, even when you use the young. But when you go to old, they kind of start looking like Morgan Freeman. So this mod aims to change that by basically making it so that young now looks young, for lack of better words. There'll be less wrinkles. Of course, it's not going to completely overhaul the skins because, like I said, there is a lack of availability and accessibility with the mods right now, considering this came out a few days ago. But for how simple this mod is, it does a lot. And just it updated, now orcs finally have young textures as well. The next mod up is for the people that can't help themselves and just loot everything in their game. I used to be that way, but now I kind of just go blind to a lot of items. But once you kind of collect a lot of things, you'll be over encumbered. So that brings me to the next mod. This mod is simply called Carry Weight Modifier. This basically makes it so that your carry weight is always seen as negative, which is basically infinite. So you can now pick up anything. And because you will basically be looting everything now and picking up everything, which might cause you to have a lot to sell. But unfortunately, vendors in this game are a little broke, only 800 gold to maybe 1,000. But this next mod aims to fix that. What this next mod is called Richer Vendors. Based on the description, this gives every vendor inside of Oblivion 8,000 gold up to 12,000 gold. And you'll notice it based on the quality of the shop, how much gold they will have. So if you're going to make your carry weight infinite, you might as well also make vendors rich so you can sell those items. But up next we have the mod horse whistle. This mod allows you to summon your horse. Either if they're close, they'll just start walking towards you until they get a close enough distance. And you can also press the button twice. You use it like any magicka. And if the horse is too far away, it will just simply teleport to you. This is a great mod for those people that don't prefer to fast travel everywhere. You could just walk with your horse now, because now you don't have to worry about it getting lost. And like I said, this was meant to be a pretty short video because like I said, I think I'm going to switch to that style now, kind of like an original Bro Duel. I wonder if he'll ever come back. But basically, yeah, 5 to 6 minutes most videos now, and I'll try to improve my editing quality. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace and love.